Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
I want to start this video by going over what spurred me to actually make this video today, but towards the end we're going to get into the specifics of why these different groups, why the Bitcoin maxis are so upset and so emotional about everything XRP and Ripple. And I think that's one of the most important parts of this to really get your head around, so make sure you stick around for that. So I want to start off with what really got this conversation going today, and that was that Chris Larson went to Twitter to talk about his opinion on why Bitcoin should move away from proof of work as its consensus model. He tweeted out, "Last year I published an op-ed calling for Bitcoin to consider a move away from proof of work to a low energy validation method. Today I'd like to share an update on how my thinking has evolved on this front. While I still believe moving to a low energy consensus mechanism is the most climate friendly and long-term solution, I recognize it is no easy feat." He then goes to talk about why it's so important that we start implementing some of these more climate-friendly and low-energy consensus mechanisms, because he believes it will help Bitcoin and Ethereum and all proof-of-work cryptocurrencies have more long-term staying power. He says that he's very bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum in the long term. He just thinks it's important to get the conversation moving on why it's important to start pushing forward more clean narratives and more clean consensus models for how to make these cryptocurrencies scale into the future. He in no way is launching any kind of attack on any of these proof-of-work coins. He's just trying to get a conversation going on how they can improve in the long term. One of the biggest knocks on Bitcoin is its energy consumption, and it's really the only thing really holding Bitcoin back from wide-scale adoption. So I actually think it's really good that Chris Larson is getting this conversation going and kind of bringing or trying to bring people together on how this problem can be fixed. Ultimately, I think it's very important for Bitcoin to tackle this problem, and I think talking about it is the best way to get there. Yet, despite what seemed like a very reasonable and good intentioned proposal, the Bitcoin maxis came out in attack mode. And right here we have Warren Davidson, who the XRP community has been having a lot of trouble with recently, and he said, in other words, please ban Bitcoin, #BTC, and says no. Well, nothing Chris Larson said in this entire proposal had anything to do with banning Bitcoin, and he goes as far to say as he believes Bitcoin has long-term staying power, and he in no way wants to see Bitcoin go away. He just wants to get a conversation going on how he can help fix and how the Bitcoin community can work together to get rid of one of Bitcoin's biggest flaws. I don't understand where Warren Davidson got "please ban Bitcoin" from anything Chris Larson said. And Martin Valek tweeted to Warren Davidson, and he said, "When you say 'in other words,' do you mean someone else's words? Because this literally is not what he is saying at all. I don't know what has gotten into you lately, but maybe just keep an open mind and educate yourself before speaking out." And I completely agree. Judging by based off what Warren Davidson is saying here, it's like he didn't even read a single word of what Chris Larson was saying. He says right here, Chris Larson, Bitcoin is and will remain highly important for crypto globally. I don't understand how that could possibly mean please ban Bitcoin unless you didn't read a single thing Chris Larson said. And Chris Larson actually responds to Warren Davidson. He says, "This is the exact opposite of what I am advocating for. I hold Bitcoin. I want it to be successful in the future. I'm being pragmatic about what's going on. When ETH completes the switch, BTC is going to be the outlier on energy usage. So right here, he's perfectly telling Warren Davidson right to his face, this is not what I'm asking for. I just want to get a conversation going on one of Bitcoin's biggest flaws and how the community can come together to try to fix this. It is such a reasonable thing, and you have politicians who are supposed to be helping decrease the maximalism and create an equal playing field coming out and saying this means please ban Bitcoin. This was not the narrative Chris Larsen was putting out at all, but later in this video I'm going to show you guys why these people get so emotional about Ripple and XRP and why they see anything like this as such a threat. Let's keep moving though, and I tweeted out, does Warren Davidson realize that Bitcoin is literally used in Ripple products? No one wants to ban Bitcoin, hashtag XRP, hashtag BTC, and I just think this is one of the most comical parts. Ripple literally uses Bitcoin in their liquidity hub. So for Warren Davidson to be going out there and thinking that Ripple wants to ban Bitcoin, it couldn't be further from the truth, and Chris Larsen explicitly says in the memo that he has no intentions on wanting to see Bitcoin goes away, and he, just like the rest of us, all love Bitcoin. We all want it to succeed, but we hate the maximalism in the community. And let's keep moving though, and this is really when we get into why different Bitcoiners, why different people like Warren Davidson hate Ripple so much, and that is because XRP and Ripple are achieving and doing everything that Bitcoin promised. Digital asset investor tweeted out in response to Plan B. Plan B said Ripple co-founder wants to change Bitcoin into a shitcoin a la Ripple, essentially saying that the Ripple co-founder wants to turn Bitcoin into XRP. And digital asset investor said, yes, the shitcoin that's cheaper, faster, and more scalable and more energy efficient than Bitcoin, that shitcoin. Essentially pointing out that all these different people completely ignore the fact that XRP works, solves all the same problems as Bitcoin, and does so in a cheap, fast, and energy efficient method, all while being completely decentralized and open source. This is something that Bitcoiners are more scared about than anything. They know XRP is a next generation Bitcoin. It solves all the problems Bitcoin can't. Bitcoin set out to be digital money, and Bitcoin was very successful as a prototype. It works great, but it's simply not scalable for the economy of our modern day society. XRP solves these problems. XRP is such a better candidate to be digital money than Bitcoin, and this is what Bitcoiners can't stand. They are so terrified of XRP becoming the thing that they want Bitcoin to be that they feel the need to attack Ripple and attack XRP at every single opportunity. And this is just further proof of why Bitcoiners are so scared of Ripple and XRP. Here's Rosie Rios. Her name is literally on almost every single dollar bill in circulation. And she says XRP is one of the few cryptocurrency options out there that has a credible and legitimate use case. So financial institutions can use it to settle cross-border payments. That is what Plan B is calling a shitcoin, something that the former treasurer of the United States, who has her name on almost all the money in circulation, saying it's one of the few credible cryptocurrencies. This is why they're so scared. They know XRP has such a legitimate shot to become the future of money, and this is what they wanted Bitcoin to be. I hold Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is not gonna create a new financial system. And that is what the Bitcoiners are so upset about, and why they feel they need to attack XRP at every opportunity. Rosie Rios also went on to say that when she came from the Treasury, she actually left to design the future of money. Then she moved to Ripple to design the future of money. I said all the pieces are falling into place, and I was responding to an article by The Block that said the Treasury, not the Fed, will create the new digital dollar. I thought it was so interesting that Rosie Rios had just come from the Treasury and now is working at Ripple to design the future of money. And while she is saying XRP is one of the few cryptocurrencies with credible and legitimate use cases. This is why Bitcoiners are scared. This is why they feel the need to attack Ripple, because they know XRP solves everything that they wanted Bitcoin to solve, and they cannot stand it. They know Bitcoin can never win out on technology, so their only way to try to get around it is to try to launch tax against everything XRP and everything Ripple, because they know they can't fight it on a fair and level playing field. They know XRP is better tech and is better positioned.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.